Hello everyone, I'm the Unwanted Hero, and today our discussion topic is political views. That said, let's get right into the interview. Today's interview is with KugelBlitz, and if you would like to take an interview too, click on the Google Forms link in the description and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks for accepting the interview. Before we begin, I want to be absolutely sure that you are aware that this conversation is being recorded and will be uploaded to YouTube at some point. Are you okay with this?
Absolutely, no problem with that.
First of all, I'd like to get to know you a little better. What is your age?
17.
What about your ethnic background?
From Spain, so I'd say white, Mediterranean.
And gender?
Male.
Do you partake in a religion?
No.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a student living in Canada. I get paid by a scholarship, so nothing really.
Cool, thank you.
You're welcome.
Secondly, I'd like to ask, what's your political stance?
Ideologically, I'm a libertarian socialist. The branch of it that comes closer to my views is anarcho-syndicalism.
Okay, do you mind explaining your view a little bit?
Sure. I believe that our system is flawed by capitalism and the state, which both impose unjust hierarchies and are assistant to each other and achieve their goals by coercion of the working class. It is my political belief that a system which reduces the abuse of authority and the abolition of coercion by it is the best system.
Do you ever get criticism for this view?
Yes, from the people who are capitalists mostly and the socialists that aren't libertarians. Capitalists, of course, disagree with the idea that capitalism is coercive, and they might sometimes agree with the state being a bad thing for totally different reasons. While authoritarian socialists, such as Leninists, Stalinists, mostly communists to be honest, think that to abolish capitalism it is necessary to establish an authoritarian state by the workers before starting a stateless society, i.e. anarcho-communism, ideal communism, which I disagree with.
Very interesting. What would you like to say to your opponents?
I do not consider them so much opponents, but nonetheless I'd argue that in regard to authoritarian socialists, the creation of dictatorship of the proletariat is unjust and easily leads to tyranny and totalitarianism, which can easily be exploited by the ruling class, and those that hold the power are easily corrupted and will do anything to maintain their status. In regards to the capitalists, I would say that the idea of capitalism isn't coercive is wrong. Because workers not only have no option but to join a job that will exploit and pay them minimum wage possible for their business, because capitalism only looks for profit and will achieve it by pressuring the power class first, but are most likely to remain in the same lower class because of the disparity in opportunities for different classes, and also the fact that so many people live in poverty and is seen as acceptable. And not only this, but under capitalism class, diversions are inherent to the system, and this is extremely unfair and unjust. So I think it is not a good system. And society should not be driven by profit and competition between people, but by voluntary, non-coercive cooperation.
Okay, thank you for your time. Lastly, is there anything that you'd like to say?
Yes, whatever your political stances are, never forget to Nazis.
Haha, thanks again. That's all for now. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and support us in our efforts to open the minds of those online by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Thanks again, and stay yourself.